Hello Aquarius, my name is Kristi. I am the Twisted Elemental. I am coming to you today to do your tarot reading for November 2023. So let's get started. I'm calling on Spirit and all my sacred guides to help me discern true and accurate messages for all Aquarius placements today. I would like messages of the purest, highest white light of truth and for the greater good of all. Thank you so much, Spirit. All right, Aquarius, I'm going to start off with some oracle cards here, and then we will get to your main spread. The first oracle cards I'm going to use here are the Wild Unknown archetype cards. For Aquarius for November, please. Here. Katros, or Kairos. Interesting. We're going to read this. And again, what flipped over before the dead end is on the bottom here. The dead end, that's talking about it's not the end of things, but about being at the end of a certain situation where you can't go any further, which sets you onto a different path. It's beautiful energy also. All right. Okay. Kairos 219. Okay. Aquarius, Kairos, mythic time, synchronicity, ooh, alignment, ease in decisions, and action. Oh, this is beautiful. We have all had the experience of timelessness, of life beyond the ticking of the clock. It may be felt as time standing still, slow motion, or losing track of time on a walk or in a lovely conversation. This is known as mythic time, and is the territory of Kairos. This card suggests there's a secondary time continuum that goes beyond any earthly clocks and schedules. Within this nonlinear realm, we access divine timing. A single moment ripens with auspiciousness, and our actions change the trajectory of our whole life. Time becomes a living thing that watches over us and tells us precisely when to speak or act. When this card appears, it is about patience and precision. No clock can guide you. Wait for the rush of inner knowing and a moment, and not a moment longer. Oh, interesting. This is that crux divine timing, like having patience. Nobody likes having patience, but nothing. What's meant to happen here can't happen until it's ready. And nobody knows that. Divine time knows that. We don't know that. Divine decides. But this is. I mean, when you know, you're gonna know. Interesting. This is telling me that divine timing is coming soon. You need to be a little more patient for whatever this may be about here. Let's get some tea leaf oracles here. We have Parrot. Someone will gossip about your secrets. Oh. Be careful who you're telling stuff to. Someone will gossip about your secrets. Tower. Solid foundation, success with effort. We like that. Tiger. Doing something risky. Taking a chance. Diamond, you'll be receiving a precious gift. Like that a lot. Doing something risky or taking a chance. Solid foundation. Success with effort. You'll be receiving a precious gift. This gift could be the knowledge of whatever you're meant to learn here in divine timing. Like that knowing, whatever this knowing is when it comes upon you. This is definitely going to be a gift for you. Whatever is going on here, you might need to take some risks. But you have a solid, they're saying you will have a solid foundation here. With your effort is going to be successful. You have success with this effort. But this is a need to take a chance on something here. But be careful who you're telling your business to. Someone out there's got loose lips. Okay. All right, for Aquarius here. All right, put on for Aquarius November, please. I have card 57 here. Unmarked trail, revelation. This, I'm telling you. Unmarked trail, revelation. You are going to have a knowing of something here. This is an unmarked trail. This is not something you're expecting, but you are going to know it like you've never known anything in your life. Be careful who you talk to about whatever this is, okay? Someone's got loose lips here. But this is a precious, precious gift. Revelation of an unmarked trail. You're going to have to take a risk, but you have successful efforts here. What else, please? We have card 43, overflow, overwhelm, and plenty. You're going to have more than enough. This is 43 is also about your stability. 4s are about stability. 3s are about, it's a card of union and prosperity and abundance. It's together that makes 7. 7 is a number of divine here. Overflow, overwhelm, and plenty. There could be a sense of overwhelm here with this revelation, this epiphany, or whatever's going on in your life currently. Even if it's before this revelation, you could feel overwhelmed. But you're being overwhelmed with plenty. Is probably kind of the best overwhelm there is to be. You're going to have lots of options here. You're going to have lots of things coming towards you. But we have, again, 5, 5. 5s are numbers of change. This means a significant change. The further gate, bold step forward. There is a need to take a risk here. This is like going a step further. Like, bold step forward, the further gate. You have reached milestones already. This is telling me because it's the further gate. You've reached some gates. There's divine light shining down on this, right? Things have been illuminated for you. You have had success, but there's still a further gate to get to here. You're going to have to take a risk to get to it, but it brings you a solid foundation, success with effort. Whatever this is, though, keep it close to your vest. Again, loose lips here. This is a gift. There's plenty coming to you. You are going to be very abundant here. This comes from an unmarked trail, something you have not yet thought of or gotten the details of, but there's going to be a knowing here for certain. We have jeweled web underneath. Again, 32 breaks down to another 5. Connectivity. This is about, consciousness. Expanding your consciousness. All right. I have one more oracle card here for you. And then we're going to get to the main spread, Aquarius. All right. Aquarius, what do they need to know, please, for November? Ooh, creative project. Hold on, I need my readers here. Oh, I like this so much. Creative project. Aquarius, your soul longs to express itself in creative ways. We're guiding you to infuse artistry and creativity into your life. Creative expression makes you feel alive and excited and reignites passion towards your life. That's beautiful. Again, on the bottom here, there is nothing to worry about. You are safe, and this situation is under the perfect control of divine providence and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to and through you. There's some divine knowing here. It's a path not yet thought of. It's very creative. There's a massive abundance of creative here. You're gonna have to take a risk, to take a leap of faith towards something in the unknown. Spirit's telling you you are protected. You're okay to take a risk into the unknown here because you are protected, right? So don't let fear guide you here. Know that you are protected. You have to know that. If you know nothing else about this situation, you have to know that you are divinely protected. If you were having epiphanies about things, creative projects, things that you're meant to be going towards, take the leap of faith. You are protected. Divine is with you. Okay? This is a precious gift. So be honest with yourself. Look into your heart and you will know the truth of this situation. It's safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires and they'll come to you upon angel wings. All right. Let's get to your main spread here. Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, I actually just knocked the camera over, but I'm going to cut that part out. But we're going to get started with your main spread here. So what we're looking at is we're looking at in the 3D energy, what's going on around you for November, okay? What the lesson is meant to be, the blessing you're meant to receive, the challenge you're meant to overcome, and the advice from Spirit. We'll clarify all of it. So let's get started with that. Lovely Aquarius, please. All right, Aquarius, one more shuffle here. Okay, Aquarius, the all-over energy for this reading is the Devil. So this month of November is going to be dealing with possibly some codependencies or some toxic coping mechanisms of some sort. The Devil can be toxicity from many things. It's coping mechanisms. It can do with addictions. This can be to drugs or alcohol. Also, it can be to pornography and sex. This could be a way of thinking. This could be codependencies, feeling connected to other people. Or chained. I wouldn't say connected. There's a difference between feeling chained and connected. With the Devil energy, it's more like a chained. Interesting. We will get a card on this. I don't typically always get a card on the overall energy, but we will with this Devil. I have underneath that the Queen of Pentacles, very stable and balanced energy. I think this is where we're going towards. The Queen of Pentacles can be a businesswoman. She's a good parent. She's a good provider. She's very stable, very balanced, very secure. She's holding the Ace of Pentacles, her new beginning. She's also very fruitful and plentiful here with the grapes. This is also a card of the healer. She is a definite healer here with the Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful, beautiful energy. I like that. All right, tell me what's going on here for Aquarius. King of Pentacles. Oh, God, look at this. That's a divine match. It's a very mature and prosperous couple there. I want to say, though, I'm asking what's going on with you, and I think this King of Pentacles, this is you stepping into your King of Pentacles energy, like the business person here. You have some divine, you're going to have, or you already have, or you do have some divine spark, some creative project here that is a divine spark that has you working with others, taking leaps of faith here for your solid foundation. There's no better business person in the tarot than the King of Pentacles. It's a very stable, mature energy. He has serious coins stacked here, right? He's holding in the Ace of Coins, his new beginning. Balanced, stable, forthright, healthy. Whatever this business venture is, it's healthy. This is you really standing up here and providing for yourself, I want to say. All right, what's the lesson here for Aquarius? 10 Cups. Oh, this is about your happily ever after. 10 Cups, this can also have to do with a family. We'll definitely clarify this, how this is your lesson. Definitely has to do with your emotional well-being here. What's the blessing for Aquarius? The Knight of Swords, the ability to speak something truthful. I want to say this is something truthful within yourself. Like you have this knowing here, this massive just knowing. This also comes from, yes, from projects. Creativity is coming from this knowing, yes, but this knowing also is knowing of self here. There's something being spoken. Having the blessing is the ability to do that. I can't help notice also the twins on this card. Typically, I don't associate the Knight of Swords with Gemini, but, or maybe you do, I don't know. But this definitely Gemini-esque here with the twins on the horse. The swords in the upright. Knights are transitional energy. Whatever's going to be spoken here is something that's transformative. And it's truthful. All right, what's the challenge here for Aquarius? King of Cups. Could be a water sign, does not have to be. I want to say this is within yourself, though. The King of Cups is... has the ability and the capability of being feeling and experiencing mass depths of emotional love, but the King of Cups doesn't always give it. His feet are, he's not touching the water at all here. He's completely devoid of the water. So he's around the emotion. He understands the emotion. He knows he feels the emotion, but he doesn't share that emotion. So I want to say this is about you being emotionally, your challenge here is to be emotionally available or open to something, which makes sense here. If your lesson is about happily ever after, like this is the most emotionally satisfied one can be is with the 10 of Cups. Being open to that is a requirement, I would say. So that is your challenge. What's the advice here for Aquarius? 5 of Wands. Interesting. I'm hearing practice. 5 of Wands is about competition. But it's also a card of practice. Can be a card of fighting and chaos. We'll definitely clarify to see why this is your advice here. All right. All right, before I move forward clarifying there, I want to get a card on this Devil. I want to say whatever this is with this overall energy, it's about 3D stuff. It's very, the Devil is very much in the mundane, in our 3D existence, their day to day. What else was I thinking there? It'll come to me. Had closed off, garden, and resistant. Well, that makes absolute sense. This is some sort of toxic coping mechanism that keeps you from being completely emotionally open to things. That's why this is your challenge. Whatever this stems back from, this could go back to childhood, this could go back to previous relationships, whatever it is though, this is the coping mechanism is to be guarded and closed off and resistant to your emotions. Okay. All right. Tell me about this King of Pentacles for Aquarius for November. Why is November the King of Pentacles? The Star. With the Ten of Cups. This is the King of Pentacles for November because this is about wish fulfillments. The Star is a very healing energy, which makes sense if we have the Devil being closed off towards something, being the all-over energy. This is a month of healing for you. This healing brings you much prosperity, and I want to say your creative works here, putting the focus into mastering yourself this month, mastering your new beginning, mastering your foundation, mastering your stability and your health, is what heals whatever this devil is. Because we have on the bottom here the 10 Cups, again, which is your lesson here about bringing yourself your happily ever after. I have Judgment underneath that with the Karma card here. This is like second chances for love. This is opening to love, awakening to love. I would say that's very true. There is awakening energy here all over this. You're awakening to something here. And this whole thing, it is about opening your heart towards something. So this is about needing to open your heart so that you can learn to bring yourself your 10 Cups here. Being completely fulfilled. This is an awakening to love is your lesson here. Tell me about this 10 Cups, please. Oh, wait, that was interesting. Oh, that was underneath for here. I forgot what I was doing for a minute there, Aquarius. Wow. We're still going on what's November here. This is a healing towards awakening towards love. This healing energy that also brings in your stability. Tell me about the Star, please. I have the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. Very interesting. And we had the 7 Pentacles. With the 7 Wands underneath. There's a need, again, I want to go back real quick to this, being careful about who you're telling your business to. Again, your blessing here is about being able to speak something out loud, but I have the Knight of Swords underneath this 7 of Wands. A need to defend yourself. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. Be really careful who you're telling your stuff to. Defend yourself. So, again, I had said this King of Pentacles is holding the Ace of Pentacles. Again, we have the Ace of Pentacles right here. This is about your new beginning. Your new beginning is happening in November. There's a lot of healing in this new beginning. This new beginning involves you having... So, the Ace of Pentacles is the best pentacle. It's the things that we can see, taste, touch, smell. Here, you know, it's tangible. It's our health. But this Ace of Pentacles comes through cooperating with others. There's some opportunity here to cooperate with others, or while you're cooperating with others. There's a need to assess how that's going for you, okay? putting the work in, the cooperation. But this, it looks like your new beginning here comes through the community, through a community project, you know, building something with others here. It's whatever this is going to be very healing. I think this, whatever this is your brainchild. This is your creative idea, even if it does involve other people. This is something you're very much in charge of. Okay, tell me about this Ten of Cups, please. The lesson here for Aquarius. Why is the Ten of Cups the lesson? In here. What's this Ten of Cups in the lesson, please? Getting out of your comfort zone. Being able to use your having intuitive clarity about what this is, but needing to get out of a comfort zone. You could be in separation with somebody, but there's could be a renewal to that, or you might see the truth of something for that. Interesting. I get that this is very much what is your lesson here is to build your own happily ever after. Using your intuition, right, to see what's right for you, but getting out of your comfort zone while doing that. Like, what does a Ten of Cups look like for you? It doesn't have to look like it did previously. It doesn't have to look like your parents' Ten of Cups. It doesn't have to look like any of those things. This Ten of Cups is about you and what you want. So it gets to look how your fulfillment here gets to look how you choose it to. What is that? This is about you determining that for yourself, getting out of your comfort zone. What always was doesn't have to be what always is. There's a need for intuition here. And I want to say, that's one of the reasons you need to be emotionally open to this, because our intuition stems from our heart. The King and Queen of Cups are the most intuitive King and Queen in the whole deck because of their ability and capacity to feel and give love. That's why they're so intuitive. So being able to, there's a need to be open to this, to bring on your intuition here, because there's a knowing of something here, right? All right, tell me about this Ten of Cups, about the lesson, please. The High Priestess. What I was just saying, the intuition. The High Priestess is definitely you coming into your power. If we're talking about a knowing, having a knowing where you just know something, that is the High Priestess without doubt. This is you really stepping into your power here. Part of your lesson is stepping into your power is being emotionally available and open so that you can use your intuitive gifts here. Yeah, I have the Three of Cups on the bottom here. There's a lot of love energy here. This is like intuitively knowing who you're supposed to come into union with, possibly, who you're supposed to be celebrating with, who your friend groups are. This goes back to also this, again, you've got someone's gossiping your secrets. So intuitively knowing who your right friend groups are. There's possibly a friend out there who's not a friend. Tell me about the High Priestess in this lesson, please. Three of Wands. With the King of Pentacles again underneath. He keeps coming up underneath here. This is like intuitively knowing. All right, so the Three of Wands is waiting for your ships to come in. But waiting, when we say waiting for your ships, isn't just like, yeah, I hope things change soon. This is waiting for something that's been, the seeds have been planted already. Like the work's been done, the seeds have been planted, plans have been made, action's been taken, and now we're just waiting for the results. We can see the results right on the horizon. It's right there. So we know it's coming, and we know we've taken the correct steps for it, right? This is an intuitive knowing. Seeds have been planted. There's something that's going to be coming back around, something that's a 10 of Cups here. There's a need for patience. If there's a separation, if you are in separation from somebody right now, that separation is needed because you are meant to be focusing on yourself because you have this creative spark that needs to be filled. This is part of your purpose, right? And the other person also has work they need to be doing that you cannot help them with. There's a need to be patient. There's a need to acknowledge what you know and feel to be true. Using your intuition, the seeds have been planted. It's time to focus on yourself. How you bring this 10 of Cups to yourself is by trusting your gut and focusing on yourself, and then making sure that you are emotionally available and ready and healed of this toxicity, being closed off and resistant when it shows up. You are meant to be coming into your King of Pentacles energy here. Working on your stability and your new beginning. Being very balanced. Focusing on your work. Alright, the Knight of Swords as a blessing, please. Tell me what this is. Eight of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Again, I've had the King of Pentacles twice. I've got the Queen of Pentacles now twice. There is a divine match here, without doubt. It's a very mature and stable match. So we have the blessing that's meant for you is, this is a very fast energy here of making a transition, speaking something out loud that transforms things. This comes after really being stuck, closed off and resistant, right? The Eight of Swords is a self-made prison of the mind. It's not real. It's the reason, it's our ego. It's all the reasons we tell ourselves why we can't do something, even though we might really want it. Like, because it doesn't look right on paper, like the logistics aren't there. And you just tell yourself it's impossible. That's the blocking energy. This is you charging forward to say something really truthful that's going to be transformative after you have kind of sabotaged yourself by not doing it, after you've been stuck in all the reasons why you can't. This comes with this knowing. Like the divine timing, you're going to know when it's time. It's like, yes, be patient, okay? Because things are happening that need to happen while in separation. I believe that's what this is about here. There's this knowing of self. You're going to know when the time is right that you need to speak what you need to speak, okay? This idea that things can't will go away with the knowing. We have the Two of Swords and, with the Queen of Wands here. This ego, this telling yourself you can't, whatever this devil is, whatever reason why it is you tell yourself you can't, is a block to you standing in your power here. That changes when you speak up for yourself. That changes when you speak up, whatever this is. You have this knowing. You're going to know when the time's right. There's something you need to say here that you've been saying you can't say. It's impossible. I can't do this. I can't speak this out loud. I can't. That is a block to you standing in your power. This is the blessing, is that when this goes away, you're going to speak this, and that is you coming into your power. That brings rapid, passionate movement forward in this. The other side of that is the sun. Rapid, fast, passionate, forward progress and movement towards your happiness. This also has to do, the Queen of Wands is a very creative energy. We have this knowing here, and we have this creative project that you're meant to be embarking on, that you need to take a risk towards. I want to say this self-made prison of the mind also definitely has to do with this stuff, because we had there's nothing to worry about. There's needed to take a risk. This goes with that ego, like not being open to it, not being emotionally available, telling ourselves we can't do it. We can't do it. That is a block to this creative energy also. So there is something that needs to be spoken. There's a risk that needs to be taken here to go towards something which I want to say explodes open this creative force within you. That's interesting. All right, this challenge here with the King of Cups. Tell me about that. Two of Cups. This is about partnerships, love partnerships. There's a need to be open and emotionally available for partnerships here. There's a need to heal something. There's some sort of toxic thing that keeps you closed off because you've been brokenhearted before. I don't know if this comes from family stuff or if this comes from past relationships, but it is there. It needs to be healed. There's a knowing here about some creative project, possibly even a person you're meant to be with. There's a need to be, the challenge is being openly available to this partnership. Two of Cups is a beautiful, beautiful partnership. This is two people seeing eye to eye. How one person feels about the other feels about them. There's equality in this. Like if there's any confusion about who, whether there's a person who's meant to be your soulmate or not, this is telling me like, you know, in your heart when you can heal this, so you're not closed off to what your heart is telling me, like the choice, the knowing of who this partner is undeniable. There's a need to emotionally open to it. Challenge for Aquarius, please, with the Two of Cups. Four of Wands and the Five of Cups. There's, I want to say there's possibly a marriage, a past marriage that was bad for you, Aquarius. With the Five of Cups to the Four of Wands here. The Four of Wands is about partnerships, but it's, it's the celebration. It's the halfway to marriage card. It's a happy home. For a lot of people, it is the marriage card. But with the Five of Cups, that means like being stuck in past heartbreak, not being able to see the truth of, well, if you want to say a truth of a Two of Cups that is still standing right there, because we can only focus and think about heartbreaks from the past that might have come from some living situation or a marriage possibly. So there's a need to look back at that, at being closed off because you were previously in a relationship that was really bad for you. This is not the same. There's a knowing here that you without doubt probably didn't feel before. There's a need to acknowledge that also. So there's a need to be emotionally available again after heartbreak. This is, I have the Eight of Cups on the bottom here. This talks about walking away from anything and everything that is emotionally unfulfilling. So just because if this is about heartbreak with an ex, from the past. Just because you may not be with that person anymore doesn't mean that that the emotions aren't still affecting you, the pain from whatever happened. So there might be a need to emotionally revisit that so that you can leave that in the past. So you can walk away with the lessons and leave the disharmony behind. All right, Five of Wands. Is he advice? What is this Five of Wands, please? Release. All right, so this is about you're receiving messages, possibly in dreams. You are getting downloads, though, about needing to release and purge toxic patterns that keep you bound. This is a toxic pattern that keeps you bound. This has to do with that devil energy. There's some sort of competition or argument here. There's some sort of disharmony among people. Five of Wands can be combated. There's some sort of fighting here that needs to be, that's a toxic pattern, or you fighting something that keeps you closed off. I really think fives for me really come back to self, about self-sabotage in some way. There's some sort of fighting against something here that you need to surrender to. I have the Ace of Water on the bottom. It's your emotions you need to surrender to. You fight your emotions. You are receiving messages about it. It is a toxic pattern. Tell me about this advice, please. The Six of Wands with the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Your advice, there is a knowing here, right? With this, the Ace of Swords is a card of victory, but it's a card of epiphany, truth, sudden enlightenment from spirit. You are receiving messages. There's a need to acknowledge the messages you're hearing. There is a knowing here. With this, again, you're meant to speak your truth out loud. This is an unveiling of yourself. How you receive victory in this situation, in all situations, is to stop resisting it. Stop being guarded and closed off. Stop the toxic pattern of resisting and fighting yourself here, or fighting whatever this is. You need to release and surrender. Speak your truth out loud, because you will receive victory. Six of Wands is a victory after a tough battle. I have two cards of victory here. The Ace of Swords and the Six of Wands. This is about you standing in your truth here, and stop fighting your truth. Stop fighting your truth. Stop it. Standing in your truth, speaking your truth brings you victory. This is what you're being asked to do. All right, I want to get you one more card, Aquarius, of advice here. I'm going to ask if you can go ahead and hit that like button for me. I do hope this was very helpful. It's a very interesting reading. It's powerful, I think. Big month for you. But yeah, if you could hit that like button, it really does help the channel. So thank you. I appreciate it immensely. All right. For Aquarius, please, let's see advice. Oh, I like this. Card 30, step into the spotlight. You have a message that the world needs to hear. It's time to share your wisdom. Listen, I can't speak this enough. There is some creative project that you are being guided to take a leap of faith towards, to take a risk towards. The further gate. There's more steps to take here. There's overwhelm of plenty, right? This is an unmarked trail for you. This is not something that you have readily thought of. It's something new. You're being guided. You need to step into the spotlight with something. Get out of your comfort zone. Card 44, you will manifest what you need. Express gratitude as if your plans have already come to pass. Trust that your angels are bringing you the assistance you need. Fours are all about stability and divine protection. You are protected through this. There's nothing to worry about. You can take this leap of faith. It's going to bring you beautiful, beautiful, beautiful rewards. All right, Aquarius, I'm sending you so much light and love. I want you to remember to stay blessed and to always, always, always love yourself first, please. Thank you.